Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. CC here, Chris, from New York, Westchester County. It's May 21st, 2020. Dun-dun. With a video coming to you shortly that might be rejected, or it has inappropriate material in it that YouTube doesn't like. See, it's just a matter of time. I know I'm just talking here, but there's some things YouTube does, or Google does not want you to be talking about. And we all know what number one is. And I've spoken about 9/11, how much that was an inside job. I've spoken about flat Earth, that we all know the Earth is flat. We're covered with a dome. There is no space. There are no planets. I've spoken about mud floods, and I you know what? I didn't really. I have to continue those chapters, by the way. Sorry, I kind of got sidetracked. And now with this, what shall we call it? Epidemic out there, it's even more sidetracking. Because this is even worse, okay? This is worldwide, epic proportions. Beyond anybody's imagination. They wanted to show us what they could do, okay? This is what they're capable of doing. Shutting down an entire world because money means nothing to them. Anyway, we got a guy out in Jersey. I wish I knew his name. All power to you. I know my video is probably never going to make it to you, but I got to tell you, you got balls. And while I bring up that topic, balls, I'll get into that later. This guy said, fuck you. I'm opening up my gym, whether you like it or not. He even announced it on the news, on the local news. I think it was yesterday, or maybe the day before that. He's like, Thursday, I'm opening my doors up. And I'm going to let people in, because I'm going to go out of business if I don't have these people in there. Whether it being 50, whether it being 20, whether it being 6 feet in social distancing, I don't give a fuck. I'm opening my business up. Good for him. Unfortunately, he's in jail. So he is now in jail because he pleaded with the governor, and I believe he's in Jersey, and the mayor to open up businesses, because it's enough. It's enough now. It's enough. Okay? It's enough. You're talking about not coming back at all. Mom and pop stores are gone. Okay? They're fucking gone. They don't exist anymore at this point. They can't bounce back from this. Another month of this? You gotta be shitting me. The whole summer is fucked. Pretty much, this is why I'm going up. I gotta go upstate and get my boat, because I'm gonna go fishing. That's all I can do. I want to go to the beach this weekend, but I have to work on Saturday. And then I'm saying to myself, if I drive an hour all the way down there and find out we can't even get into the beach, do you know how furious that's going to make me? So we're all going to be sitting on the terrace, and I'm going to be tending to my vegetable garden, which, by the way, I will be showing you shortly, because I've got pretty much everything set up. There's still a couple more things I want to get. Oh, and by the way, there's no shortage of seeds around here. They're in abundance. I bought a few packs anyway. Carrots, peas. I love those. What are they called? Snap peas. Oh, those things are great. I bought a pack of those. Just in case, backup. They're there. I have them in the cupboard. In with all my canned food and all my canned shit. Anyway, so there's no problem here in New York with that. But I don't know what the future brings. I don't know what else they have planned. I have a couple of philosophies on this event, and now I think we are the event. I think we are the event. All right? I think we caused the event. Stay with me here. The politicians are going to do whatever the fuck they want. People have had enough. Okay? They are tired of being shut down over something that they said was going to be epic and millions of people were going to die when they haven't. They told us millions of people were going to die. They didn't. They told us that this was the worst flu in history of God. And it's not. They have told you everything. Now they're even saying that it doesn't stay on surfaces for 14 days or 7 days or 6 days. They were wrong. So here are the politicians making all these fucking rules up, and half these, and that's 600 doctors, by the way, can contest to that. And all these rules up and all this bullshit, and all we have to do is just obey. And that's great, okay? But I know they're not to blame mostly for it. It's the people that are really running the show. Because that's who took away all your toilet paper. That's, what do you think? Bullshit, all right? All of it. All of it, please wake the fuck up. I don't want to get more into it, else I'm going to have another video taken down. And you know what I recommend? If you have people you're sub with and you like their videos and they put one out, I would recommend you record it at this point, because we don't know what's going to happen to us. I mean, if they're hitting me and they're taking videos down for me, then I can only imagine what they're doing on the bigger and better channels that are putting more content out, all right? Because they must be getting hit twofold now at this point. So anyway, I want to talk about balls. And by the way, Mayor, hey, Mayor, oh no, Governor, stop touching my balls. Don't touch my balls. All right, so this is a segment of a politician. I believe she's in New York. I'm not 100% sure. And they're going to reopen tennis, but under certain circumstances. You're not allowed to touch anybody's balls. All right, bring your own balls. Yeah, you got to listen to this. When I get home, I'm going to try to find the segment, and I will put a link to it, because you'll get a good laugh out of it. And that's all our flat earthers can do. Okay, we can just laugh at this, because watching the politicians just, totally figuring out, all right, so Cuomo comes out and says, everybody's got to wear a face mask. That's it. But then wait a minute, fuck, how are we going to mass produce hundreds of millions of face masks? So he retracted. He's like, just put whatever the fuck you can find on there. Fuck, if you find a sock, put it on your goddamn nose, all right? It doesn't make a difference. Just put anything you can find and put it on your nose. Or cover your face, or whatever. Who cares? I walked into a store the other day, and I noticed they have a sign. This is in Connecticut, by the way. That's where I was today. There was a sign, no hoodie, no sunglasses, but you have to wear a face mask. So I'm trying to figure out the sense of that. I'm not really sure what to make of that. Is that because if you're wearing a hoodie and sunglasses, that means you're going to rob the place? But then if I'm wearing a face mask, what does it make a difference? They tell you, oh, I can do nothing now but not get angry at these sheeple anymore. There's just no point. There's no point of fighting these people anymore. There just is not. I mean, they are just so brain dead, yes, brain dead, that they just don't know anything, and they'll never figure out anything. But when I say the event's maybe going to be us, that we're probably going to create this event. I mean, maybe this is good. Maybe this is good that the sheeple have time now, because they're not in work. Although I do see a lot of traffic on the road, so I don't know where everybody's going. But it is Memorial Day weekend. Happy Memorial Day weekend. I don't know how you can enjoy it, but have a fun time. You know what? If you have a scanner, put it on and listen in. Because get some popcorn and enjoy the show. Because you are going to hear, that thing is going to be beaming. Anyway, back. It's just so much shit. It's unbelievable. It really is. It is absolutely unbelievable. I can't even tell you. This is the lawsuits they're still suing over 9/11, for crying out loud. Okay, they're still suing over that. All right, now could you imagine the lawsuits that are going to come out of this? Because now they're going to be going phase 1 now in New York. I don't know where they are in your state or your country. If you're in another country, you're probably already opened. All right, New York is going to be the very last state to ever 100% open up. Okay, they're starting to reopen some businesses, construction. Oh, why is that? Maybe because all the politicians get pocket lined with these construction companies, all right, because they're building shit that they shouldn't be building in certain areas. Case in point, Ridge Hill in Yonkers. That should have never even been there. That politician got fired. Then after that, I think they're going to start reopening. I'm not sure about gyms yet. I think that's going to be probably last. But maybe small restaurants. You're only allowed to bring 50% capacity. Oh yeah, that's going to work. Sure. We'll see how that is. In order to open up public schools, forget about the Catholic schools and the private schools. That's what my daughter goes to. But the public schools themselves are made specifically to pack in as many children as possible. They're totally going against everything that these public schools were built on. Same with the school buses. All right, same with every single thing, lunch, bathrooms, breaks, they've got to wrap this up. They've got to say, you know what, fuck it, let the kids go to school and let them do whatever the hell they want. That's the only way they're going to be able to reopen these places. All right, that's it. Bottom line, that is the only way they can reopen it. Reopening tennis, you've got to bring your own tennis balls. I'm a tennis player. I never really used anybody else's balls. I don't know if I should name the video that. Maybe I should. I don't know. I don't want to offend some people. But it's just, oh, God. Oh, my. All right, anyway, I see I made some new friends who are taking my videos and doing whatever they're doing with them. Thank you. And some other new friends. Thank you for subbing. All right. Got some real people that are subbing to me, and I appreciate that very much. You know, all flat earthers are going through the same thing I'm going through. All right, and they want to express themselves, and that's what I'm here for. Because we're tired of our politicians, and I know every single politician in every single state in the U.S. are fuck-ups. Bottom line, that's what they are. They didn't get voted in. Voting is to make you think you have a choice. It doesn't make a difference. Voting is a total waste of time. I bet if every single person in this entire country stopped voting, they still would get elected. Oh man, I just don't understand how people don't see the fakeness. Every single thing that you grew up with since the day you were born was fake. That little cage you were in, you know, the cage. I like to call it the cage, you know. That's the little pin that you were in when you were a baby. That's just perfect. Flat Earth right there. Caged in. Excellent. Put the little stars up on top. It's beautiful. It's just poetic. It really is. You know, all the way up to when you're an adult. And then one day you finally fucking wake up and you see all these freaking lies. You have to laugh about it. And then you try to wake these zombies up all over the place, and they do nothing but just make fun of you. Because they don't want to know the truth. They're scared of the truth. Okay? That's their problem. They can't handle it. They just, some of them just can't handle it. They're too frightened to go into that zone. You know, why? It's so perfect being on a ball, spinning in space, you know, and being threatened by meteors, and you know, a meteor will kill us one day, and being thrown through the galaxy at these tremendous speeds. They can accept that. I mean, we did, but they can still accept that when it's simple.